We luckily had left the house for a baseball event and got a phone call from our neighbors that the house had burned down. It was winter, I remember, we actually were able to almost ice skate on the street and driveway from all the water. The moment that I remember the most was my mother and father standing in the yard meeting with the Kansas City Fire Chief and the Red Cross. And in the same motion, they were meeting with contractors to rebuild the house. My parents unfortunately picked somebody that actually took advantage of them. So we gave this contractor quite a bit of money down, and that person actually left town. So I took all the money and left. That was one of the most tragic situations my family had ever gone through. We're living in hotels for almost 2 years, trying to figure out how to be able to afford to get ourselves back in the house. It was a trigger point for me to start a company that would help the customer on a more emotional level. My name is Travis Thonen, and I am the CEO and founder of Midwest Comfort Homes. Midwest Comfort Homes is a disaster restoration insurance company. We specialize in fire, wind, water, and hail damage. Anything that you would file an insurance claim for, we can help with. I actually meet all of our customers in person at the beginning and end of every project. One of my main goals was to separate them from other companies where they are more of a number, and to us they are much more of a person going through a tragic loss. In late 2016, I was selected for a program called Scale Up Kansas City, and it was very quickly the best decision I've ever made in the company. I think hundreds of people apply for that, and we were one of 15 that were selected to be a part of that year's cohort. It's a very long college-driven type of class. It teaches you a lot about business and how to scale up. Within Scale Up Kansas City, we were all given a business coach. Jill Hathaway was our company's business coach, and it was her voice basically that showed me it was really important for us to focus on one thing as opposed to the other when it came to business.
A lot of times entrepreneurs get lost in their business and don't know which turn to make. In the programs that I work with as a consultant here, really help guide them and narrow down that path, as well as create a vision for their growth future.
It's almost impossible for me to describe how much information I was given at the time.
Travis is one of those entrepreneurs that is willing to learn and really taking the actions as an entrepreneur to make his business more effective.
So at the end of the program, I decided to shut down our electric side and put all of our resources towards the restoration side.
It allowed him to give over 100% to the arm of his business where the growth could happen and where the scalability could happen.
So after I graduated Scale Up, I was able to propel the business in many ways. We've had an average of 278% growth.
To see what he's done with his business and see him written up in publication and win awards has been awesome for him as a business owner, but definitely for myself as his business consultant.
Really, for me, Kansas City makes me happy because everyone seems to care. It's amazing to me that KC SourceLink and many of the programs within UMKC are there for small businesses.